Brutality meted out on Azimio One Kenya protesters in the ongoing demonstrations against the Kenya Kwanza government. They're now calling upon the International Criminal Court, the ICC, to intervene in the ongoing situation in the country. Their calls come even as President William Ruto applauded the police over protecting Kenyans and their businesses during the Azimio One Kenya protests, with Kenya Kwanza MPs, of course, defending the police in what they say that the police actually acted professionally despite the live bullets and some Kenyans killed in the protests. Let's have a look.
According to the president, the officers protected Kenyans even as they receive a backlash for apparent human rights abuses.
Nataka niwaambie polisi wetu hongera kwa kusimama kidete na kuhakikisha kwamba kuna amani na kuhakikisha kwamba wahalifu wote wanachukuliwa hatua. Ndio tuhakikisha kwamba kuna amani Kenya na hakuna vita na mali biashara ya wananchi isiharibike na biashara na mambo equipment na vifaa yote ya serikali isiharibike. Tunaelewana jameni?
Meanwhile, Azimio One Kenya and Kenya Kwanza leaders continue to trade barbs over the alleged police brutality meted on Kenyans during ongoing Azimio demos, with Azimio insisting police have been using force, which is against constitution, calling upon international community, especially ICC, to intervene the situation in the country before it gets out of hand.
This police brutality is alarming, to say the least. And we want the international community and international agencies, especially the United Nations Human Rights Office, to not only comment on these matters regularly, but also to take serious note of these happenings, with a view to holding to account the perpetrators of these heinous crimes.
Nyinyi mapolisi, nyinyi pia muko na watoto, muko na wake, muko na ndugu. Na sisi tunaomba watoto wenu pia na ndugu zenu wafanywe vile nyinyi mnafanya watoto wa wenzenu. Tunasema sisi wenyewe mapolisi tunawatetea nyinyi na nyinyi ndio wa kwanza kutumwa na kuua.
Embakasi East MP Babu Owino is among the 300 people who were arrested on Wednesday as Kenyans took to the streets to protest the high cost of living, with Azimio insisting they won't be cowed.
Kenyans not to tie up. Come out. The collection of signature is ongoing. What is happening should actually inform many Kenyans to go to the tumechoka.net and post their signatures, sign.
I want to say that, as has been said, we are not going to stop. And if somebody thinks that by arresting a few people here and there, leaders are going to be to fear, we are not going to fear. And we are calling upon our members across the country in Siaya. Let us come out.
A section of Kenya Kwanza senators, however, dismissed the opposition claims of police brutality in the ongoing Azimio protests, even as they urged the police to intensify the crackdown on the protesters. The lawmakers stated the police exercised massive restraint in containing the protesters, as some of them armed with stones and other materials.
We are urging the government, if it needs lockdown for another 2, 3, 4 days to deal with these people, let's do it. We are going to survive. Correct. We are going to survive as a country. Yes. But we cannot be waiting every time we go for an election. Somebody wants to come into government through backdoor. Then why do we have elections?
There shall be no handshake. There shall be no cooperation. There shall not be no consultation. There shall not be Nusum Kate government. And there shall not be any job that will be offered to Raila Odinga or any concessions from the government. What I can say,
over 3 Kenyans have been killed in the demonstrations this week, with 10 injured. Elizabeth Mutuko, TV 47, Nairobi.